All right, if you take a look at the first four measures, that four measure section, you can do that whole beginning part, right? The whole thing. Keep your second finger on that A on the third string, right? And then your fingers are kind of moving around from there, right? So keep that second finger on the third string on your A, right? You can release it later on the measure 4 on that third beat when you have those two open strings, right? You have an open E and an open G. Once you get to that section, you can release the A that you're holding, right? So this is what you have. Watch my finger here. I'm going to keep that finger there the whole time. Right, watch. Right there, I can release it. And then you go back and you repeat it again, okay? And while you're doing that, your first finger is coming down to get the F, right? And then your pinky is going to come down to play the D, and then your third finger is going to be used to play that C on the bass, and then your first finger is going to be used to play that B flat. So very specific fingering. Be sure you follow it, and you'll be able to play those arpeggios nice and smooth, okay? And it is going to take some time, especially with that pinky there, okay? But use those specific fingerings, and it'll sound really nice. It'll flow smoother, okay? Of course, that's going to take some practice, okay? So take a look at the fingers that I'm playing with here. I'm going to use I'm going to use my first finger to play that F right there, okay? And then the D on the second string, I'm using my pinky to play it. Then I'm going to the next measure 2, okay? I'm playing the C with the third finger. And then my first finger is going to play that F. And then I'm going to play an open E, and then I'm going to use that pinky to play the D on the second string. Right? And again, remember, this finger is staying there the whole time, okay? And then going to measure 3, you have a B flat. Remember, we're in D minor, okay? The B's are flat. So any B you have right here is going to be over here, B flat, okay? Going on, measure 3. Okay, you have a bar that you don't have to bar the first finger all the way across because you've got the open notes. So if you notice when I play it, I'm holding this finger down to play the B flat, and then when I get to the first string to play the F, I'm just going to use this part of the finger to hold down that F, okay? And that too is also going to take some practice, okay? See that? I'm playing that, and I'm also pushing down over here, okay? But in the middle, my finger's not holding down the bar all the way across, okay? You see that? Okay, going on, measure 4. Okay, you have G, A, F, A, open E. Then you can release that A to play the open G. Then you have a C sharp on the second string, and then you're going back to the G. Okay? And then you go back and you repeat and you play that again, okay? Second ending, you're going to play the C in the bass, and then your pinky's coming all the way out here to play the G in the first string. Okay, so you hold that C, and then you're going to play the pinky to play that G, then you're going to play the first finger to play the F, and then you're going to play the first string open, and then you're coming back down, but you're going to play a C on the second string. Okay? On to measure 6. Okay, You have a high A on the first string, and then you have an F natural. Then you have a C, okay? Play the C on the third string. Third string, 5th fret, okay? And then you have an open B there, right? In this case, you're not going to play your B flat. It's a B natural, right? Okay, so play that. Going on to the next measure, you have an E, you have a C, you have your open E, open B, sorry, and then you have a G on the first string. Practice that shift alone, because that is going to take some time, okay? Going on to measure 8. You have a D and an F. Then you have an A and a B flat. Going back to an A. Okay, going on to measure 9. You have a bit of a stretch there. C sharp and an F on the first string. And then you have an E and a C sharp. Don't forget that C sharp is still sharp until the end of that measure. So here's measure 9. Okay, going on to measure 10. Right, you have a C natural and an F, a C, and then you have an A. Okay, that's a bit of a bit of a stretch there to have to play those notes. Okay. I would bar these 3 because on measure 11 you're going to play a B natural along with the G sharp still. Okay. So you have this. Going to measure 10, you have this. Do you hear that? Do you see it? Going on to measure 12, you have a G and an F. That's a bit of a stretch, okay? Use that fingering so that you're gonna have to reach over here to play the G on the first string, right? So use your second finger on the 6th string. Use your first finger to play that F. Use your third finger to play that B flat on the 3rd string, 3rd fret. Okay, going on to measure 13. Okay. Okay, going on, measure 14. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. That's just like the beginning. Okay, there is a mistake in this music. We have this edition. Okay. There's a mistake in the music. Measure 22. They should have taken out measure 21. Okay, so when you're playing it, don't play measure 21. Okay, go straight to measure 22. Okay, I'm going to play from 14, so it's going to go like this. Then you go to 23. play let's see, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, all the way up. 19, keep going. 20. Don't play 21, go to 22. Okay, and then continue on. Okay, all that stuff we've already played. Let's see here. Okay, the last two measures. Let's jump to the last two measures. Okay, you have this. So that's the last two measures. Oh, my battery's low on my camera, so let me just play the last two measures.